Hi everyone, welcome to another Forex analysis. I'm Professor Forex and today we're going to go through some USD pairs, Euro USD, GBP USD and maybe Euro JPY USD card. We'll see how we get on. So remember, if you always trade the USD pairs, you always need to look at DXY. So load up tradingview.com, search for DXY, this is a dollar index. Start on the weekly time frame. Mark your support and resistance levels on the weekly first. So here's a resistance. Why is it resistance? Because price changes from a green candlestick, which is bullish, to a red candlestick, which is bearish. Price changes direction, so we can class this as a resistance. It's gone from bullish to bearish. Same with the support. How do you know this is support? Because if you look in the past, here, price changed from bullish to bearish, and also it's the most recent level. So for example, this was the previous weekly, because you can see here it's changed direction, here it's also changed direction. However, now because it's breached past it, we don't really have a weekly level at the moment. So let's just say if that stays where it is, I like to trap it between two levels. So if this is your resistance, we need a support. This could be your support because you've got a level here where it made a higher low. If it breaches past it, then this would be your next support. But I'm going to leave it here for now. Whether it goes down or whether it traces back up, we'll have to wait and see. You then go to a daily time frame and repeat the process. You can see here these red zones I've marked as my, because it's a downtrend, I've marked every higher high. Higher high, sorry, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. So because this is the most recent lower high, this would be your resistance on a daily time frame. Because this is your most recent lower low, you can see here it's also made a lower low here, and it falls on the weekly support. Here's your daily support. So we can expect price to move on daily time frame between these two levels. So for example, when it's here, it'll go down to here. When it's here, it'll go there and there, vice versa. And if it breaches, it'll breach it, make a higher low and go up. So that's how you know where price can move in between the two levels. If you then go to a H1 time frame, repeat the process once again. You want to mark your support and resistance levels on a daily time frame. So you can see here, this is the most recent. On a H4, you can see it was in an uptrend. So that was the most recent higher high. So you can mark that as your resistance. Then from here, it's gone down and made a lower low. So this is your most recent support. Lower high, so here's a level. And then it's gone down to make a further lower low. So here's your most recent H4 support. So that's how you can mark it on your H4. So here's my H4 resistance. Here's another H4 resistance, and then obviously I need my H4 support as well. So price action is a bit tricky at the moment because you can see you've got your H4 levels, then you've got your daily in between as well. So what I would do is I would make this the most recent daily, because this is where price closed on Friday, today is Monday, and then your weekly I would drag it down further so it makes it a bit cleaner. So now you've got up to date weekly, daily and H4 support levels all the way from a daily to weekly, daily at H4. So now I know price is here. Price could potentially go up from this level to here, or it could continue to go down. So because we don't exactly know if price is at support, because it's not very clear. However, you can see price potentially making an inverted hammerhead, indicating it's going up on the daily. So if it is going to go up on the daily, that means Euro USD and GBP USD is going down, so we're looking for sell trades. So if we're looking for sell trades, let's have a look and see what's going on. Euro USD. So I'll start again. Remove the drawings. And you can see here, price has made a weekly support here. And here's a weekly resistance. So from here you can see price can potentially go up because it's made a high low on the weekly support. So from here it might go up. If you then go to a daily time frame, you repeat the process once again. So you get your rectangle tool out, you can find it here. So here's the most recent high low. You got one here, market in red. Got another one here, market in red, and you got another one here. That's your resistance. So once you've done that, you know price is going to move between the two levels, and then you go to a H4 time frame and you repeat the process once again. So if you go on H4, get the rectangle tool out, here's your H4 in yellow, there's another high low, and then you want your higher high. So you know price is going to move from this level to this one. So right now, as I said, DXY is going up, EURUSD is going down. You then go to a H1 time frame, repeat the process. So today's Monday, we'll look at previous day's price action. So you drag it from the low of the day to the high. These are your levels for today. There you go. So when price is here, you sell. When price is here, you buy. Could have took a sell trade earlier today at 7 o'clock in the morning. If you took that, this would have been your stop loss just above 16 pip stop loss, and your TP would be here 60 pips. So if you entered, you would have entered on this candlestick here, any one of these two, and there you go. So hope you enjoyed that analysis. Like, share and subscribe.